geez, 2 minutes. So I'm in a habit of accidentally creating this live stream link on my computer, and I need to remember to create it on my phone, so then I can just use the one that is on my phone, because I can't access it from my phone if I set it up on the computer. So sorry if you're using the link that I emailed out. I will do better to remember. Sandra, thanks for being here. This is Midday Meditation. This is definitely one of the days that I'm so glad to have this time set up for me to come to designated meditation time. I think one of the most frequent conversations I have about the full-length meditation that I offer Monday nights, that class, is, well, I have this app on my phone. I love that you have that app on your phone. I think it's a great way to fit in meditation into our day. And it's this whole other beautiful experience when we build our day around time to meditate. Erica, thanks for being here. I just getting ready for this, I was listening to a little short that showed up on YouTube from Dalai Lama talking about his advice is always so beautiful, and it's something, it really fits in, I think, with what I have scheduled for today, where we think we're doing these things, right? We're doing meditation. Maybe you have, this whole deal with what you do every day for a wellness practice. Maybe it's just beginning. But there's a reason why monks go to the monastery to learn to be a monk with other people on the same level with the same intention. And still not everybody ends up going through the program, even though we have this designated support system area. When we designate our wellness area in our schedule, in our routines, we are switching our mindset, or we're learning all things. It's one thing to find, this peace in this moment. And then it's another thing to then go back to our day. Go back to the stressors, go back to everything. And the Dalai Lama was talking about how the Dharma is the peaceful, the peace that we seek in us through meditation or yoga or journaling or any sort of intentional wellness behavior. It's one thing to engage in it in that moment, where that becomes this medicine that you're creating. And then without illness, without the struggle, we don't need the medicine necessarily, but when we have the struggle, we need that medicine the most. We need to reconnect with that. We need to be able to believe that it's in here. We've made it, we've found it, we've stored it over here in this little shelf. And that's one of the reasons why I love this little short, or even all the stuff that I offer in the middle of the day on Wednesdays, because we've lived, we've been out there in the wild, in our stressors and our whatever for most of the day, and then we're probably going to go back to them. However we engage with our healing practice, however we allow it to change us, that is the benefit for when we go back out into the world, when we go back into those areas that are the challenges. So it's how we allow this to change us. It's It's not about the meditation. It's never about the thing we're doing. It's about how we allow it to change us. We're in this beautiful time of halfway through the year. So we're here July 2nd. We have all of the wisdom of our whole life. We have all of the fresh new wisdom of this first half of the year. And we're in this center place. So the intention for today's meditation is recentering, noticing center. And I have my little music box here, but I think we're just gonna have silence. I'm gonna invite you to have maybe some music playing for yourself. Or maybe you can also enjoy that silence, the fan blowing. Maybe you can hear your coworkers, your family, just living life. But we're going to step aside. We're going to step aside into our center for just 10 minutes, maybe 15. A little bit of self-care. Refresh the system. So when we return in just a few minutes, more of us, more of our self with a capital S, our wholeness will show up. So hopefully by now you've found a nice place of comfort, sitting on a chair, standing up. I'm on the floor today. Noticing where my body is touching that supportive ground that meets me. And finding a center of my body, so I'm noticing the sides of my ankles, the side of my foot, what feels like the top of my right foot, where my seat is touching my pillow. I want all of that to feel like I'm using all of them. Not leaning to one side, not leaning, collapsing. Finding that center, finding a place to relax the legs, relax the feet. Creating support under the knees so that the hips can relax. Now that that lower body is organized, we're going to focus on the hip, the whole bowl of the hip, the pelvis. Does that feel balanced? some movement in that area without disrupting you. Relaxation and rest that was just established in the lower body. Thinking of those hips, a little bit of movement. Creating a position where we can imagine our heart directly above our hips. Maybe move forward, move back, inviting in, coming back to a center. Coming back to a place we might have never been before. That heart is over the hips. Creating that alignment of the spine. That energy flow, communication flow, ease in our systems with that alignment. From the hips and the heart. With this alignment, we probably have it already, but paying attention to our position of our head. It's our head over our heart. It's our heart over the hips. Finding this position, maybe creating some movement. We can sometimes think we're holding a position and then invite in some movement and resetting what our muscles are doing. Proprioceptors, our perception. As proprioceptors, then we can intentionally create a posture of alignment. Focusing on that center, everything else falls in place. Shoulders might feel more relaxed, the arms might feel heavy. You can rest them on the legs. You can bring them to the heart. Bring them to the heart and the stomach. And just paying attention to all the support and all the structure and ease that comes with finding that center, finding that alignment. To mention a negative emotion that keeps coming up for me as I'm doing my work, connecting to What's in the way? My success, what is this new challenge about? And this negative emotion of sadness keeps coming up. Even when I think it's anger, it's sadness, frustration. Feels like frustration. When I ask, how can I let this go? The work points me to the emotion of sadness. It's my belief that all negative emotions are a form of fear. And sadness. I can easily tell a story how frustration is easier to connect to than sadness. Sadness is a story that I can piece together about something I didn't want, something I don't have, and there is a fear of that being gone. When I let go of the sadness, I can see the fear. When I let go of the frustration, I can see the sadness, and then I can see the fear. And changing that energy with love and gratitude. Always helps create that sense of wisdom. So what was baggage, what was holding me back, I can now say, this is what I really value. I value. You can fill in those blanks. You can finish that statement. I value my work ethic. I value my morals. I value the health of my family. I value my creativity. And that helps that sadness fade away. Those things I might not find in others can help reassure how much I value those traits in me. I can celebrate them with joy and be the change I want to see. breath cycles together, counting on the exhale, and breath in. And breath in. I'm gonna invite in some movement to my body, coming back into this moment, waking up my legs that have fallen, my one leg has fallen asleep, creating some movement. Hi Penelope, thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone being here. That's great. Just taking a moment to recap and think about notice what might feel different. Softer, more focused. Letting go of that story of frustration really helped find direction for me to understand where that was coming from. I'm a body code practitioner. I apply that to my own life, my own wellness, and most of the pieces of my practice, my healing arts practice. I do this midday meditation once a month. It's a live stream. They're available to replay. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll get notified. If you jump on the website, alignwithsarah.com, you'll be able to sign up for emails and know about all of the events that I offer. Many of them have the option of Zoom, a Zoom meeting, and so you can connect to almost anything that I offer. Monday meditation, we switched to every other week here for the summer, July 14th and 28th. That's a live stream option. The classroom is open. We have this big, beautiful space where for meditation, we have yoga, all kinds of stuff that goes on here. And in the summer, don't forget, we have the summer class pass for meditation. It's only $50, and it is access to all of the classes. There's 4 of them, 2 of them in July, 2 of them in August, 4 of them altogether. So you save a chunk of money, and you have that regularly scheduled in that busy time of the summer. Okay, well, thanks everyone for being here. I love that there's a little bit of a chat going on. And thank you so much for subscribing. That is so wonderful. And anything else from anybody? I am glad to, let's see what this says. Whoops, sorry. Okay, so I guess that's it for today, and I will see you again very soon. Please check out the website. There is a 6-week summer program that is still open for sign up for the next couple days. And I guess that's it. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.